There it goes.
A couple belt buckles on a hotel floor, a do not disturb sign on the door. Waking up back in love is how it is.
Oh, but you walk in with some Romeo just to piss me off. Next thing I know, the tears are crying, the fists are flying, and that's how it all began. Mixing me and you in ice cold beer in Fort Worth. Well, I guarantee you're gonna see some fireworks. It's the greatest breakup, kiss and makeup show on earth. Mixing me and you in ice cold beer in Fort Worth.
Well, it only takes a few long necks for this crazy train. We're on a wreck, but we both know before the flame goes out.
We'll be flirting in the lobby of the Homewood Suites, stumbling to the room when they give us the key. Not won't take long to see what off and on is all about. Mixing me and you in ice cold beer in Fort Worth. Well, I guarantee you're gonna see some fireworks. It's the greatest breakup, kiss and makeup show on earth. Mixing me and you in ice cold beer in Fort Worth. Sweet love making, earth-shaking chemistry. When you mix me and you in ice cold beer in Fort Worth. Well, I guarantee you're gonna see some fireworks. It's the greatest breakup, kiss and makeup show on earth. Mixing me and you in ice cold beer in Fort Worth. Mixing me and you in ice cold beer in Fort Worth.
Is everybody ready? Oh, I know you are. Hey, I need everybody to repeat after me as loud as you can. Here we go. Howdy, everybody!
Howdy, everybody!
Oh, beautiful. Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome to Stockyards National Historical District. We are the home of the world's only twice-daily cattle drive. We do this every single day, twice a day, 362 days a year. Now, before we get started, I've got some announcements I need to make. So listen up closely. We are still, by the way, some of us quite a few of us are still in spring break right now. So we do spring break Stockyards style, happening all month long from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Enjoy family fun, non-stop rodeo action, basketball watch party. We are graduating in 16. And drink specials at the Ranch 2.0 cocktail bar. Just a little shout out to the TCU women's basketball program. They made it into 216 in the Gold Class bracket. So congratulations to them. We want to give a huge Stockyard shout out to Lance Thompson Elementary from Argyle, Texas. They got a visit for Stockyards. We appreciate you guys very much. We have guided historical walking tours going out today at 12:30. Last one goes out too. Get your tickets at the menus across from Stockyard Station. If you buy tickets, if it applies, ask for discounts. You don't ask for them, you might not get them. There are discounts available, so ask for that. Download the Forward Stockyards app for all things Stockyards. Tells you what's going on today and next week, so you get all the spring break information you want to know. Grab yourself a nice cold beverage at the Pendleton Bar on the Exchange Lawn. It's right up here. I'm pointing at it up there. Pendleton, by the way, is an adult beverage. They have sodas and all that. We'll get yourself some cocktails. All right, now we got some safety protocol. We got 17 head of beautiful, gorgeous show quality steers. We're going to walk down the street for you to look at. We're going to do what's called a cattle drive demonstration. We're going to demonstrate to you what a cattle drive would look like 150 years ago, even today, on a ranch. When they're moving cattle from one pasture to another, we're going to show you what this looks like. But we're also using a historic breed of cattle called a Longhorn. Now they're called Longhorns for a reason. They got long horns. They're big animals. They weigh about, well, our smallest weighs 1,000 pounds. He's an international grand champion show steer. He's huge. He's about 50 inches at the shoulder. And he'll be usually in the very back, in the miniature. But we have one as big as 2,400 pounds. In fact, we have three that weigh over a ton. We have one that has a spread on its horns, 10 feet, 7 inches. All right? The world's record, Poncho Villa, is somewhere in Alabama or Georgia, and he has a spread slightly over 11 feet. To kind of give you an idea. That's measured from tip to tip. So my point is this: they're large animals that have big horns on, so we have to do what I like to call a little safety protocol. We need everybody standing up on two points of contact. That would be your feet. Right? Everybody standing up. And we also, if you're a photographer, we ask that you do not step into the street to get your Instagram worthy shot. Keep both feet on the curb at all times. If you have a dog, we love dogs, I have a dog, but sometimes your dog has a herd instinct. In other words, they want to herd livestock, sheep, whatever. We don't need their assistance. We have real deal honest goodness professional drovers. They tell you the cowboys to do this for us. Don't have to worry about anything. We pride ourselves here at the Florida Stockyards on the walking of the steers, not the running of the bulls. So if you want to see the running of the bulls, buy yourself a plane ticket to Pamplona, Spain, and you can do it all day long. All right. The reason why we did this thing, you're standing right smack dab in the middle of the National Historic District. This was one of the largest stockyards in the world when it was operational. But before that, it was a halfway stopping point on a historic cattle trail called the Chisholm Trail. And you had about 5 trails that ran from south of San Antonio up to the nearest railroad, which were in Kansas, Colorado, Kansas, Missouri. Those were the closest railroads to Texas in 1866. The American Civil War created a shortage of beef. Most of the beef that was available got consumed during the Civil War by both Union and Confederate forces, except in Texas. Very few of the battles took place here in Texas. There wasn't a whole bunch of fighting going on here. So the cattle that were here, that were left behind during the Civil War, in 1861-65, they had calves, they had babies. And when the war ended in 65, the Texas soldiers returned home. There were more cattle in Texas than there were human beings. Estimates range from 5 head to 6 head of cattle per person in Texas. That means you've got a glut. You've got so many cattle in Texas that are virtually worthless. $4 to $10 a head if you can eat a good thing. But because of the Civil War, the beef shortage that it created, there was a demand for it. People wanted it. You have a classic case of Economics 101. Supply, Texas, and demand, the rest of the country. So up there, those railheads up there in Kansas.